2, to the 3. Come on. Yo. Let's get it. All right. And as the room fill up, be sure, and I mean just that, be sure to hit the like, share this content, let a friend or a neighbor know where to go when they want to tune in to Cowboys Sports Talk and beyond. It's a party, baby. Come on. Let's get it. It's victory is mine. Victory is mine. Come on, baby. Victory Monday. From my studios to yours, it's yours truly, Law Nation Sports. And as we continue to grind to shine, I hope all is well with you all. I hope that you guys enjoy this moment, embrace it. Hey, yes, it was the Washington team, but all I heard, here's how it goes. And when other teams play their particular division, they say, hey, you got to take care of business against divisional foes, even when it's tight, right? They say this. Throw away the records and throw away who's leading and all of this stuff because it's a divisional foe, right? But last I checked, it was 38-10, baby. Come on, come on. So, hey.
Right. I want my flowers while I'm living.
So a win is a win is a win, and you supposed to be crunk about it. You supposed to be happy about it. Now, next week is going to take care of next week. Yes, the playoff time for your mind is going to take care of itself. But you can't be moping around and talking about what happened last year and what happened the year before that and what happened 10 years before that and what happened 15 years and all of that stuff ago. No, you just got to be embracing the moment. Do not spoil what you have, write this down, by desiring the things that you don't. Because at one point of time, the thing that you very much so have is something you dream for. Hoped for, wished for. And it was a famous philosopher who said that phrase. And I want you guys to understand that the oppositions, the opposing people that don't like to see you happy, don't like to see that smile on y'all beautiful faces, is going to try to take that away. But at the end of the day,
they can come closer than close. Yeah.
Come on with it, baby.
Original, they never will be.
Dak Prescott.
Nobody.
Come on with it, baby.
Damn. Dak Prescott.
Hey.
Spartans! Yeah! Here we go!
What more do you want?
Here we go!
Come on, baby. It's victory, baby. Where my horn at? Victory. Yeah, they're going to try to take it away from you, but don't let them take your smile. Come on, All right, so here's what we got. Let me get myself situated. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Let me give out the outstanding awards for our guys. Sometimes you got to look back at it and say, okay, who deserved? And today, we can look at it from the defensive side of the coin. The guy that stood tall, in some pivotal moments down the stretch. A third of us was ready to get rid of him. He wears number 2. His name is Jordan Lewis. I would say this, through the year, he was a guy that I was sitting there looking back at and saying that, hey, why he slow to the point? He get there, but he's slow to it. But, man, since I would say in the last 4 games, Jordan Lewis, you can't find any fault in his play. I mean, he revved it up, and let's give him a round of applause. Let's give him a round of applause, y'all. Jordan Lewis, man. Hey, salute to him. The other guy that I would like to recognize and give flowers to is a guy that was thrusted into a position from a safety aspect and playing a position for the first time ever in his life. And it got to represent him, man. Salute to Marquise Bell, man. Salute to him. Let's give him a round of applause. Marquise Bell, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, man. Yeah. And that's all the people on the defense. Nah, I'm just playing. Salute to Marquise Bell for doing his job, ladies and gentlemen. And even though we can, poke fun at his size 205 or what have you, he got heart. He got determination. And he don't fold like a wallet nor a lawn chair. Salute to him. The other guy that I like to give acknowledgments to is, and these is no particular order, but I'm going to say this, for Malik Hooker to do his job in his defense and keeping everything in front of him, being a vocal leader and a on-the-field type of leader, hey, you got to give kudos and credence to my guy Malik Hooker. All right, and then fast-forwarding over to the other guys that's on this defense, we got to look at what Micah Parsons been doing day in and day out, and as well as D-Law. Those two guys, unbelievable, man. Unbelievable of what Micah Parsons been able to do. And even though we can kind of get a vibe or a feeling off of it from our set of views or our standpoint of saying, come on, man, we need you to play a little bit more linebacker. Since that Bills game, Micah Parsons playing a little bit more off-ball has been remarkable for us, and then we've seen some growth aspect of it from even DeMarcus Lawrence for him doing such. So salute to those two guys right there. Last but not least, man, people can say Defensive Player of the Year, but I can put it into context like this. He's not maybe going to get that spot there, but let's put our hands together, man, for DaRon Bland, man, for stepping in and standing tall. Shout out to him, man. Yes, indeed. And, of course, all of our edge guys from Fowler, D.A. got 9 sacks for the season, man, and as well as Sam Williams and Spurts, man. Those guys did their jobs. Salute to all of them. Outstanding performance. If these guys can use this as a momentum piece, and I'm not leaving out Stephon Gilmore because he's been a very solid DB. Let me just say his name. Yes. I bet somebody say his name. Come on, man. He ain't Beyonce in them. Come on, dog. You got to mention Gilmore, man. He's a whole lot. Who misses Anthony Brown, by the way? Who misses Anthony Brown? You know what I'm saying? Who misses Anthony Brown? I need to know, man.
Nobody.
Nobody. Who misses him, dog? You know. But it is what it is. You look. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. The representative says you can expose Micah in the run game, and we all know that. But here's the thing, and I love that. You know, one of my favorite movies is Enemy of the State. And Gene Hackman played in that movie. Shout out to Gene Hackman. And Will Smith played in that movie. Good movie, Enemy of the State. And what he was saying is that basically you have to use your strength, the opposition's strength as their weakness, right? So sometimes when you expose something, you can also use it as your benefit. Guerrilla warfare. He was talking about like the enemy, even though they are big, they are less mobile. They don't move as fast, and you can get them off kilter. meaning that when you start to think of Michael Parsons' game in general, even though he may be a lighter size, even though he may have issues against the run, what you can do is give them one thing, and before the snap, show them something else. And I'm thinking that if Dan Quinn continued to stay in his bag like this and continue to use Michael Parsons off ball, we will show that he's trying to stop the run, but in actuality, that's not even his responso. That they got someone else in there. And it's a whole rope-a-dope type of theory there. Austin, Land, appreciate your law. How do you feel about Wanye Thomas? Oh, I left out my third cousin twice removed, man.
Nobody
Hey, man, come on.
does it better.
Come on, Wanye and them, man. Come on, man. There's so many names that I'm going to leave out some names, by the way. But Wanye, man, I'm glad that you mentioned it, Austin. I think like Wanye, my guy Big Hanks, man, down inside Osa. Man, God, dog, man, we're pretty much on every level of this defense. We are okay. We may have our reservations as far as linebacker play, but we can get that all done via personnel. Me and Okoye was talking about that. We were talking about how the Ravens beat the 49ers, and we were going back and forth in our group chat. And I said, shoot, we have the personnel, we just not using it, right? And I'm not saying that we do have a Roquan Smith or a Queen on this team, but then he was like, nah, Law, you ain't lying. And he hit me with, you ain't lying. We do have the personnel. So there is a blueprint out there, but you're going to have to utilize your personnel. You're going to have to switch Parsons to off ball, right, in the middle of the field. And when they try to do the little run stuff with CMC or what have you, let him shoot down and let him hit and let him rally and chase. Your other linebacker who can go hook the sideline, Marquise Bell, and Damone Clark occasionally. Rotate them boys in there. So you can do similarities of that. You just have to make sure that you have to be out there on the field. And you're going to have to make some crazy but yet good
Sacrifice.
you're going to have to make some sacrifices and tell some people, hey, you're going to have to hit the bench. I loved in this game, Washington versus the Cowboys last night, that J-Ron Kearse, who's one of the leaders on this team, was trying to get into it vocally or in the face with the opposition. And D-Law came over there and checked that stuff right then and there. I was like, yeah. That's a sign of leadership, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed, that's a sign of leadership when you can do that. When you got another alpha male who can talk to another alpha male who's not generating alpha male productivity on the field production, then that's a big up for our team, man. And we need those type of things, ladies and gentlemen. So the Cowboys themselves, being for where we are at, we just got to stand tall on these type of things and celebrate the moments. Now, as far as our offense, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you this right quick. There's so many names that I'm going to leave out. But before the Art of War, I see you, Brian. Thank you. And shout out to you that's on the Facebook sides of things, man. The offensive side of coins. Let me see if I can pull this up. Bear with me. Let me know if you guys are okay. Can y'all hear, see, and everything? Let me know if the audio is straight. I forgot to do the checks or what have you. Now, on the offensive side of the coin, there's been so many reservations on the start of the season. There's a tale of two games, or a tale of two teams, basically. On the front end, there was a team that was ultra-conservative. There was a team that literally, I thought that this was going to be the few of the many games that we would play of us attacking deep down the field. I thought that for sure that this would be a team, death of 1,000 cuts. And lo and behold, I'm so wrong with it. Appreciate you, Fitness Challenge 1000. Appreciate you for the $19.99. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for your support. And we'll read that super chat in a few. But I thought for sure that we was just going to dink and dunk it, play play clock control, TOP, and let our defense. Who remember that? I thought for sure that was going to be our strategy. I thought that this defense was going to be like one of these juggernauts of defenses that we could just sit back and, hell, if they want Dak Prescott to just ride the bus or what have you, let him be the bus driver, But things changed when we got hit with some challenges, and the challenges came in that San Fran game. Sometimes a slap in your face, sometimes a punch in your mouth, a punch in the gut. Sometimes when you get beat down, it's good. It's good for you. It makes you go back into the reservations of your heart, soul, and sinew, and the thoughts of your mind to say, hey, this ain't going to win it, y'all. The way we are trying to play this game is not going to win it. And the Cowboys did just that. Let the AI speak, because I knew she was going to speak on this one. Yeah.
Fitness Challenge $1,019.99. I am very happy with the team and all they have accomplished, overreacting the past 3 seasons. Being the champ is a building process with players and coaches. We are trending in right direction. How about them?
How about them Cowboys? She didn't finish the rest of it, but
Sacrifice.
yes, it did.
Nobody
Appreciate you, man. Yeah.
does it better.
No doubt. So we thought for sure that was going to be the goal, right? The Cowboys being able to just dink and dunk it, being able to lean on this defense and just chill and relax, and everything will be all comfy for the offense, but it didn't work that way. It didn't work that way. This team made the adjustments mid-season. There's only, in the last, I would say, 15 years, this is the second time we've seen the adjustments mid-season with 2 different administrations. In 2018, the Cowboys started off 3-5. They picked the phone up, called the Raiders, gave them a draft pick, and they added Amari Cooper. That was 1 year, and this year, even though we wasn't 3-5 though. But I like the fact that this coaching staff, they figure things out. They don't wait for a whole year and then they say, okay, let's make the necessary adjustments. No, they made the necessary adjustments mid-year, and I love that, or mid-season, and I love that. And those are things that we're looking for, Cowboy Nation and everyone that's listening. So when we get back to these type of things, talking about the offense, talking about Dak Prescott, Dominique Wright, man, appreciate him. Me and him, we was out there at Oxnard, and he said the Cowboys MVP for real. I won't have 10 interceptions this year. And he was talking more so for tip balls, right? And some people took it and ran with it on a whole nother scale. But Dak Prescott, he stood tall. And my guy, Andre, he pretty much said that, man, he set out for multitudes of games. Week 1, week 2, week 4, week 5, week 8, week 10, week 11, week 12. That's a total of almost 67 minutes that he set out of games. So any number that you look at from Dak Prescott, it could have been even more. The Cowboys will play against the Green Bay Packers. We talked about that. And let me scroll all the way up here because this is what we made just earlier today.
I am going to lessen my interception numbers. That is a guaranteed.
Guarantees. I guarantee it.
Guarantee it.
Where I can see Dak pacing. I mean, for him to say that, like, it means something. Yeah. And listen, my mom, she taught me to never call people liars. That was her thing. Don't call nobody no liar.
Well, in the words of Law Nation Sports, can you do me a huge favor? Come on, Shady, can you do me a huge favor? Won't you lean forward? Because you should be listening to your mama. Yes, indeed. Yeah, you should be listening to your mama. Because 9 times out of 10, mama said there will be days just like this. And mama knows, man. Look, hey, have y'all heard moms be knowing, man? And he didn't listen to his mama. That's the problem.
All right. But I think Dak's lying to us. I think he gonna throw picks. That's what he gonna do. I feel like he's gonna throw picks.
The lie to me is I'm gonna be as aggressive as ever.
And I was gonna get
but
that.
I'm not gonna throw.
Now, see, by him being able to say a lie, the other smooth guy over there, you know, he said that it's also a lie. So won't you lean forward? Now, when he leaned forward, and we going to tell him to lean forward just a little bit, when he leaned forward, we going to see it because his head going to turn red.
Damn! Dak Prescott!
Oh, my God.
Interceptions.
My thing is, he says that, I'm still going to be aggressive. I'm still going to go out there and I'm going to fire the ball. He said that. I don't care what nobody says. I know football. You pay this dude $100 million, right? $40 a year. You bring in a top wide receiver. You going to throw the pill. And knowing that, I don't see him just going out there just dotting dudes up, not throwing picks.
Damn! Dak Prescott!
Hey, man, I had a great time editing this, man, by the way. And they tried to call Dak Prescott a liar, right? Ooh, what'd you lean for just a little bit? Oh, my goodness. Both. I have over three slaps. Oh, oops. I didn't slap Joy, man. I don't want the people to come get me. I didn't slap her. Don't Jonathan Majors me. Don't Jonathan Majors me, baby. But we can see, man, we witnessed that Dak Prescott basically had his best season, 69 completion percentage, 4,516 yards, 36 touchdowns, 9 INTs with a 12-5 record back-to-back, man. That's not easy to do, man. So we like seeing that, Cowboy Nation. We love it. We love it. We love it. We love it. So that's good right there. And breaking news, man, of course, old breaking news. The Washington team got rid of their particular coach. He was 26-40. And I wanted them to keep him. That's what I said. Ron Rivera was a real good coach. They should have held on to him for at least 4 to 5 more years, man, or 5 to 6 more years. That would have been even better. And then my guy, Jay Tuck, man, he always having fun over there. So, these are the complete numbers from Andre, man. He's a great follower on the Twitter. 4,516, 69.5, 36 touchdowns, 9 INTs, 72.6 QBR, a 105.9 passer rating with 242 yards, rushing 2 tubs from there. So when you start to think about those type of things, and this year what the Cowboys were able to accomplish, shout out to my guy Kyle Yeomans. He pretty much got right here. The Cowboys are pretty much, for this particular season, outstanding. NFL leader in passing, touchdowns, Dak Prescott. NFL leader in reception, C. Dangerous Lamb. NFL leader in INTs, Deron Bland. NFL leader in pressures, even though they've been holding they hold my guy Parsons, and we're going to have some film we're going to pull up in a few. They've been holding Parsons all year. I'll keep holding on. Yeah, they keep holding on to him, man. They love Parsons. That's what it is. The NFL done turned into I Love Parsons League, and they giving out hugs for him, man, and they will not call it. It's the craziest thing, the strangest secret known to man, an unknown secret now, because they keep holding on to him. It's been 46 quarters without one single holding call. And all we get back from the other people, hey, man, get over it, man. They try to use the wee-woo stuff, and salute to my guy, Boss Cowboy Sports. They try to use that saying, hey, man, that's just what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to get held, man, because he's an elite pass rusher, and he going to have to figure it out. Everybody else get held, Myles Garrett, Bosa boys, TJ, and all of them get held or what have you. But, hey, wrong is wrong. Wrong is wrong, man. So if they get held, no call, yeah, shame on them. But, hey, if my guy Parsons is yelling out the fact that, hey, he's being held, then somebody got to do something about that, though. That's just how it is. It also says NFL leader in field goals make made by Brandon Aubrey. Appreciate him. And NFL leader in punt average by Brian Anger, man. Appreciate those two boys, man, for doing their job. And, of course, the interception for this season, Dak with 9, and my guy, DeRon Bland with 9. And it was one game. Bland could have literally had 11 INTs this season. 11 or 12. Because he had, I believe, one that he dropped in the Rams game, 2 that he dropped in the Rams game. It hit him right in the hands. Cowboys, boy, the NFL need to understand that for whatever team that you see now with the Cowboys, we could have even been better. We could have been better. Shoot. That's crazy because Trayvon Diggs, he didn't get a chance to play this year. Imagine Trayvon Diggs playing this year. Shoot. Y'all better watch out, man. You know, and, of course, CD Lamb. I've seen so many people, and I'm not going to call them out, but so many people are scared of success. I had a guy on Instagram. Go to my Instagram, go scroll down to my comment section, and I posted a video of CD Lamb. It's on my reels, it's on my shorts or what have you, and I said that CD Lamb is the best wide receiver in the NFL. And Smooth was like, "Hey, why all of the time you hype Cowboy players? Why do we always fall into the traps of hyping up a player? You are hyping up, basically in shorts, you're hyping up CD Lamb. I don't have him as the best. He could be top 5 or what have you. So what we supposed to do? Disregard the results? If you take a test and your results come back as 100, right? So you supposed to say, based off of the fact that your family or your parents didn't make it as far as you did in life, that you supposed to wipe away the 100 and say, well, technically, I look and I view myself as I should have made a 76. Why do we have this tainted view of ourselves as Cowboy fans because of the 3-letter, because of the 4-letter networks said that the Cowboys are an accident waiting to happen, or the Cowboys don't have the ability to make a deep run in the playoff because of the past history? So we supposed to be able to listen to those folks and say, yeah, they are more believable than some guy that's on YouTube, I guess, right? Or Instagram or Facebook. Yeah, just some guy who somehow got 70 million views, right? Some guy that's got 25 million views in this past season, right? Well, you know, looking at all of that, you know, sometimes, you know, acknowledgement can go 2 ways, right? That Cat Williams and that Shay Sharp video, they got north of 30 million views, and they kind of wiped away all of my year of production in one video. But it goes to show you that influences, power, fame is a hell of a drug. But what we can't do is discount what this kid is eligible and able to do. First in touchdowns, first in scrimmage yards, first in reception, first in touches, first in targets. That's the definition of a number 1 wide receiver. And granted, if he played on anybody else's team, he would have been lifted up and people would have been giving him his praises and giving him his flowers. But by sure fact that he plays for the Cowboys, they water every single thing down that this kid is eligible to do. Shout out to you, Lisa. Thank you for jumping in. Thank you. So it's the truth. I can't water down the fact that these results are the results. That's who CD Lamb is. Because they spit upon him. Because they had people with big names to say that he's not a number 1 wide receiver. And all he did was on every single game, he said, hey, I'm ready. Give me the ball. Give me the opportunity. Let me showcase what Lamb can bring to the table.
been overrated.
If you think he's a bona fide, lineup out there one, then yeah, that's overrated because
And I do.
There are number ones in the league. So you're saying he's in the conversation with Justin Jefferson, Tyreek Hill, Devontae Adams, Jamar Chase, Stephon Diggs, A.J. Brown, Cooper Kupp, Deebo Samuel, Terry McLaurin, and Mike Evans. You're saying he's in that conversation?
Yes, in the conversation.
How come those guys never equipped themselves to have a similar season outside of Cooper Kupp? He had one hell of a year in 2021, the year they won the Super Bowl. That was a hell of a year, though. but all of those other guys collectively didn't eclipse of what CeeDee Lamb is eligible to do. It took 4 years for Devontae Adams to get to this level. What year is for CeeDee Lamb? Oh. In his 4th year, I meant to say, excuse me. That was his first time getting to 1,000 yards. So it took Adams a minute. CD is already doing these things, ladies and gentlemen. CeeDee Lamb, and I got to tell y'all this, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls that are listening. This technically was CeeDee Lamb's first year with a healthy Rain Dakota Prescott, if my memory served me correct. Let me know if I'm wrong. This is his first year. He caught more passes and yards than any quarterback, well, not quarterback, but any wide receiver that ever put on silver and blue, that ever laced them up, that ever put on 88. He did. And as soon as I dig up that video, because I do too many videos, by the way, I said in my video that he would have 1,600 yards. $14 to 16 touchdowns and 112 receptions. I said that before the season even kicked off. I'm gonna find that video and we're gonna make something shake. Yeah. Watch what this guy is eligible to do. Yeah. So technically, with a full year, with Dak Prescott to Lamb, look what we got here. Look what we got here. You guys make sure, man, if y'all can find that video for me, man, that time stamp, I'll send you a care package. But it was when we were giving out predictions of what would happen. And lo and behold, Lamb. Now behold the Lamb. And shout out to my prize picks too, by the way. Hey, we missed out on the other deals, but we hit it big with the kickers, man. Plus 150, man. Salute the prize picks. Thank them for what they do. So at the end of the day, Lamb been lambing. And he's been doing his job correctly, ladies and gentlemen. Don't fall into the trap. Celebrate this, man. Celebrate this. Celebrate this all the way, y'all. Appreciate y'all, man, so much for tuning in. All right, so that was the end of that, man. Let me go ahead and dive into some of this good film session. You know, appreciate y'all. And thank all of you all for tuning in. But anybody who thinks otherwise, appreciate you, Dwayne Brown. Appreciate you. Let me see what you got here. Richard Sherman in his prime could guard C.D. Lamb. Okay, well, I think C.D. would get him just one good time, though, even in his prime, though, But prime Richard Sherman played in a real stout defense. I'm not taking away from what Sherm was able to do. He was a dog nasty type of DB. Him, Revis, Talib at the time, Cromartie. I like all of those DB. I'm a DB at heart. And Richard Sherman, for what he was able to do, who makes the DB better? The front seven, or do the DBs make the front four better? That's a whole old argument. Covered sack is something, right? But I would say this, though. Sherm, great cover three scheme and system that he played in. I've seen some games. Prime Sherm getting dealt with a little bit with my guy Dez Bryant. And I'm not saying that CD is better than Dez, but I seen some games, bro. So it'll be. I would say it would be a good matchup. I don't know what this team would look like, the LOB versus the LOB. But you said couldn't. Okay, wait. He said, wait a minute. Chris 214, man, appreciate you. Cowboys narratives spread like wildfire. I'm loving how they still think that this is the same old Cowboys. Fuel us even more. Keep doubting us. You ain't lying, bro. Shoot. Yeah. D'Angelo says Sherm didn't travel, and Dwayne doubled back, man. And I appreciate you, man. He said, man, let me put Mo in there. More and more. couldn't law. It was a typo. Yeah. So Sherm to that degree right there. To that degree right there, when you said that the other guy said, let the AI speak, and I'm gonna touch right on this. Oh, the AI ain't speaking. My bad. That's for you, Chris. Appreciate you, man. I'm thinking the AI gonna speak on Dwayne Brown, because I believe when his dad amount, she'd love to jump in. But what I was gonna say is, if the 2013-2014 Cowboys, we were able to beat the LOB. We were able to beat the LOB in 2014, right? So, I believe this team, this 2023, 2024 season Cowboys would have been able to give them a run for their money. I think we would have been able to beat them. Yeah. Now let the AI speak. Yeah. Appreciate you.
Dwayne Brown $20. Couldn't law, typo.
No doubt. Appreciate you so much. All right, so let's look into this right quick. Appreciate y'all for jumping in. Yeah, right there. Can y'all hear that?
Look, when Micah gets this kind of attention, and he's going to get this kind of attention from Green Bay, when you get three guys over there on him, somebody else got to win. So here you go. Here comes Tank. All right, from a stand-up and a twist stunt with Fowler. And he's able to win right here. He gets a hit on Sam Howell. And there's this Donovan Wilson just playing in zone coverage right here. Going to step right in front of this pass, all right, here to Curtis Samuel and come up with an important interception in a tight 14-10 ball game. Like, that's pass rush and coverage combined, married together.
Teams are crafty, and I'm not saying that, we're going to be facing I think they were like the 22nd ranked offense, but we know for sure that Sam Howell, he can sling the ball all around the field. But the execution aspect of the
look, when Micah gets this kind of attention, he's going to get this kind of attention from Green Bay.
When you see all of these guys, man, three of them, of course, this is a design twist inside, and we're going to have Law to come swing around. Now, I was told, and we heard through the grapevine, that Dan Quinn allowed his defensive front guys to call their own stunts. Now, the great thing about this is if we
When
get
you get
home.
3 guys over there on him, somebody else got to win. So here you go. Here comes Tank. All right, from the stand-up, the twist stunt with Fowler. And he's able to win right here. He gets a hit on Sam Howell. There's this Donovan Wilson just playing in zone coverage right here. Going to step right in front of this pass, all right, here to Curtis Samuel and come up with an important interception in a tight 14-10 ball game.
You know what? When we were talking about defensive earlier, see, I told y'all I would miss out. I'm going to leave someone out. I left Dono out the whole equation. And these last 2 games, Dono been Donoing. You know what I'm saying? He's been the hitman back. Keep in mind, he's coming off of his injury. If you fool around and get this version of Dono in the playoffs next week, shoo. Ooh.
You want to talk about a playmaker? That's a playmaker. He made the play.
All right, hey, Irv, you don't have to yell at me now. Hey, yeah. You gonna get you one of them, and lo and behold, shoot, I ain't mad at it. You know, I ain't mad at it at all. So you get one of them out there, shoot. Let's go with it, man. Let's listen to this one right here, man. It's another one, and we want to pull this one up. Appreciate y'all, man. Salute to Brian Baldinger.
After the Donovan Wilson interception with 29 seconds to go in a half, CeeDee Lamb is going to run this cross right here. And I don't know what Washington's doing. I think they're in man coverage, but they kind of just froze. And really right here, I mean, CeeDee just makes a great effort to stretch that ball out across the goal line for the touchdown right before the half. Then you get this one right here where they're in zone coverage. All right, Dak is looking down here. Doesn't like what he sees. All right. Starts looking over the middle. They've taken CD away. That's a good idea. All right. Buys time. And then CD just uncovers in the back of the letters right there, exactly where he's supposed to be. So you watch Dak right here. The protection's great. Nobody's winning. They're doubling Deron Payne. All right. Right here, Tyron's in great shape. But Dak keeps his eyes up the whole way. And he's able to just dart this ball right here. And then this right here, like CD's going to cut his split. He's trying to buy some real estate here. All right, 3rd down and 6. Like you run this little whip because he's a router. Just stay with him. He's going to win. What are the Packers going to do?
Man, when we talk about release game, and we talk about wide receivers in general, and I brought this up like what he was able to do. This was his 2nd year of working on his route concepts and his separation. One of the things that his trainer was talking about and he expressed is that you want to have all of your releases looking the same. And for all of the young wide receivers out there, you want your releases to all look identical. So you don't get a necessary gauge on whether it's a 7-yard or it's going to be a hitch, a comeback, or is he trying to get leverage? Is he trying to run a bang 8? You know, is he trying to run to the middle of the field, vacate? Is he trying to set up a post route? All of CeeDee Lamb releases look exactly the same. And he is a dangerous wide receiver. Salute to my guy who coined the phrase, "See dangerous Lamb." You know, because when you think about it, how are you going to play? Are you going to try to come down and press? Okay, cool. I'm going to motion them to the other side of the field. That compromises your defense. And on top of that, we see that you are in man. Are you in zone? Okay, cool. We got zone beater routes out of CeeDee Lamb. He can wiggle and he can find the soft spots in the zone. And when he see the ball, he attacks the ball while it's in the air. So, you know, you're going to have to cover every blade of grass. And the Cowboys, the only team that can slow down CeeDee Lamb, the only team are the Cowboys. When they refuse to go to Lamb, that's the only team that can slow him down. That's crazy, ain't it? You know, people say, man, Lord, man, that is crazy. Lunatic was the guy that coined that phrase.
Got 135 catches, 12 touchdowns. Like, it all runs through him. What are they going to do?
What they gonna do, man? It all goes through him, and those are facts, baby. Those are facts for your mind. It all goes through him. So if the Cowboys, when you're going up against Green Bay, and we'll pull up some Green Bay film on another day, because we talking about Victory Monday today, and outstanding performances from our players here. But shoot. Cowboys serious about it. We just need to just take heed to what we can do. Speaking of that, let's look at Parsons going up inside the middle here, and let's see what we can get right here.
Inside linebacker. If they wanted him to, like he did early in this game.
Right here. Here you go. Here you go. Better right here.
Off the ball, inside linebacker. If they wanted him to, like he did early in this game, because he just has instincts, and he's just slippery, and he can find the football. But he spent the offseason working on his strength, getting his weight up so he can just stuff tackles and set the edge, get off the block, and really just join into the party and the fun right there, taking down Robinson. Then you can, the day in the life. Like, this is it. This is what it looks like a lot of days. There's three guys assigned to Micah Parsons.
Three of them.
He's not going to beat you, but when Howell breaks
two
the
hands
box,
to the face.
Here comes that closing speed.
What is
Second to none in this whole business.
That's a touchdown he saved, y'all.
No way Sam Howell's getting to that pylon. No way.
Man.
I could just set just a little help from my brother.
Watch this.
Watch
his hand to the face, though.
There's three guys. Then
they can't see that. They can't leave go hand to the face.
A lot of days.
Two times.
There's three guys assigned.
Man, they got two shots at that man. Hand to the face, man. They can't see that. Did y'all see that? What they thinking? That Parsons' head is going like that by itself, you know? Like, hey, I want us to yell. I want us to yell at these type of things even when we win, right? It's not us complaining. We just explaining. Like, come on, man. They're just slapping the man like this. Oh, he just naturally got head movement like that, you know? I can't make this stuff up, man. Come on, man. And then his closing speed is great. And when he was talking about setting the edge, when you set the edge, you got to engage, right? And then you got to make sure you can flip those. Keep your shoulders squared, of course. But you got to engage. You can't let that guy get out and pull. So setting the edge is not a glorified thing, right? And someone else got to come down in field. They got to come down the field, and seeing Parsons even on that rep setting the edge, hey, is beautiful to me. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to me, man. It's very beautiful to me. All right, let's go. Let's listen to it.
Taking down Robinson. Then you can, the day in the life. Like, this is it. This is what it looks like.
Oh, just slap to the
face. A lot of
days. One time. There's
three guys assigned to Micah Parsons. He's not going to beat you, but when Howell breaks the pocket, here comes that closing speed. Second to none in this whole business.
That's 1-2 right there, bro.
No way Sam Howell's getting to that pylon. No
That's
way.
That's 1-2 right there.
Just a little help from my brother, Malik. There you go. All right, now.
You're my brother, don't you know?
So you get this right here. This is for everybody. Every edge rusher. You should never get crack blocked. Never. Yeah. You should got to see it, recognize it, and defeat it. And stretch it out. Stretch it out to the sideline. Damone Clark comes and cleans up. And then you got to see it, recognize it.
Watch how he keep his shoulders squared, man. Look, keep your shoulders squared to the LOS. And he never turned his body. If he turned his body, man, old boy can have his way with him. Watch it. Yeah, keep your shoulders squared.
And stretch it out.
He attacked. Look at that, man. He can knife now, but that's discipline, man. That is growth, y'all. That is growth. Man.
Stretch it out to the
get off of him.
Damone Clark comes and cleans up. And then this. If you leave him one-on-one, all right, if Green Bay leaves him one-on-one, he's going to win. That's just a fact. He's going to win one-on-one.
Dip shoulder dip.
If this is Jordan Love this weekend, he's going down.
Look at that shoulder dip.
You've got to have a game plan every play. You
leave him alone. Shoulder dip. Rip and dip, baby.
And cleans up.
I love it.
If you leave him one-on-one.
Watch this shoulder dip right here, man, and he get knife in there, half body, y'all, and he going to squeeze through there.
All right, if Green Bay leaves him one-on-one, he's going to win. That's just a fact. He's going to win.
Yeah. Woo! Who you hitting at, man? Hey, the rep is already over with, ladies and gentlemen. The rep is already over. You can go ahead and cancel Christmas. He's coming in. Yeah. He trying to hold on to him a little bit, but he got nothing to hold on.
One-on-one.
He got nothing to hold on.
If this is
disengage.
Jordan Love this weekend, he's going down.
Yeah.
You've got to have a game plan every play. You leave him alone, he's going to get his 14.
Man, he got his 14th sack. So that was remarkable right there. And when we look at Green Bay tape, hey, put some pressure on Love, man. Yeah. Dip around there. Get those things going in the best way possible. Cowboy Nation, we got everything in front of us to do those type of things. And the Cowboys, we going to be at the crib, move Parsons around everywhere, and get things going from this aspect of it. All right, so what we're going to do now, man, we've been live for about 50 minutes. We're going to open up the phone lines, brought to you by Rogue Shop. And the information as far as Rogue Shop is in the description there. And be sure to check them out and us out there. And we will take real good care of you all there. Keep in mind, Cowboy Nation, the Dallas Cowboys themselves, we just got to take care of business down the stretch. But even though we got to take care of our business, we got to also shine in the moments that we shine in. Because have you ever noticed some people will look at these type of things and say, well, can you do it next week? Bump all of that. Don't you know how momentum is? Don't you know how all of this stuff goes? Don't y'all know that, hey, positivity can help heal the world? All right, and those are the realities of it, man. But neither here nor there. Appreciate everybody for calling in and tuning in to these type of episodes. And we'll make sure we take care of everyone down the stretch, especially.
There are 3 participants in the conference.
There we go. Y'all get ready to call on in now. Appreciate everybody, man, for tuning in. All right, the hotline for your mind. Come on, baby. Come on with it, man. Hey, enjoy this win, this victory.
Call my phone, hit my line. Only ones who down for
657-390-7391 is the hotline for your mind. Come on with it. Chris, you're live on the Nation, brought to you by Rogue Shop. Talk to me, man.
Oh, I'm the first one?
First one in here, man. Talk to me, man. And turn me down in the background. Yeah, it's playoff time. Turn me down. I heard a little echo there, but you live, though. Talk to me.
Oh, okay. Hey, what about now?
Yeah, you better now. Talk to me.
All right. Hey, man, playoff time. Cowboy Nation, I need us as a family. We got to lock in like never before.
Right.
Support our team. And didn't they say it was going to be a whiteout? They want it to be a whiteout?
Man, they want everybody to wear some white in the stands. They want people to have they're going to pass out some rags and everything. It's going to be crazy. And we'll see. We'll be able to see a Green Bay Packer fan because they be having green on. So we'll be able to see that. You still there, Chris?
Hey,
what's going on? You all right?
Yeah. Yeah, hey, man. The Wi-Fi monster is getting me, but that's all I had to say.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for calling in, Chris, man. It's a good call from him, man. All right, we got 615. You're live on the Nation, brought to you by Rogue Shop, man. You in the house. Come on with it. Yellow. Man, what's going on today, man? What's going on with y'all? Y'all all right? Yeah. All right, we gonna try another person in a few, but hold on. Give me 1 second here. Okay. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. All right. I got Jay, man. You live from the 774. You in the house, man. Talk to me, bro.
Man, I think that Victory Monday has got everyone just a little too crazy today, bro.
Man, hey, it got everyone crazy, man. I'm sitting here like, hey, but you can hear me, right? You know, Jay.
I can hear you. I can hear you loud and clear. I want to make three quick points. First of all, I just want to say how relieved I am that Gilly's okay, man, because without Stephon Gilmore, man, that's huge. Just from a knowledge standpoint, you know what I mean? And obviously depth. So having Gilly back there it's so huge, man, to have him back there.
Yeah, it is, because with Gilly, it allows teams to still respect him on that side of the field. Like you can try it 1 or 2 times, but then you have to say, man, do you really want to try that? You really want to try that?
Yeah.
And that's what he brings to the show.
For sure. For sure. And I just want to say 2 things. Cowboys fans, man, we deal with some stuff, man. I'm from New England. Okay? And I haven't seen for years the Patriots, you know, they've been doing their thing up here.
Right.
But the thing about that, okay, Patriots fans, I'm telling you, once Brady left and they started losing, they're completely done with their team. I'm telling you, and that's just about everywhere you look. They're done. They don't ride with them. They don't Cowboys Nation, man. That's the thing. We got heart, man. We sit there. We love our team with emotion.
We do. And
it's almost to a fault. So people ride on us for that. So I love Cowboys Nation, man, because we love our team, man. And I just want to say this last thing, bro. I've been riding with you since about 2017.
Wow, that's a long time.
I have it's called glossophobia, where it's a fear of talking in public, and just want to say, dude, I was always nervous to call your show, and starting to get a little anxious now. But every time I finally called once, man, and you showed me nothing but love and patience, and you always you treat your fans with nothing but love and respect, man. So you make it easier for me to get over my phobia. And I just want to say, man, I love you for that, and I appreciate you.
Man, I appreciate that, man, and much love to you, man. I'm glad I'm able to, get you to talk, People can hear all of the great information that you have, man. Appreciate you, man. Let me hear you say it then, bro. You my brother, man. Let me hear you say it.
Yes, sir. How about them Cowboys, man? Let's go playoffs, baby. We here.
Let's go, man. It's my guy, Jamie, man. So if I'm ever in that area, man, I know for sure I can at least give me some clam chowder because I heard that's what they got over there. But appreciate you, fam. Thank you so much, man, for calling in. How about them Cowboys? Ladies and gentlemen, let's get it ready for She's a Queen to be. From the 90, you in Queen. Talk to me. Come on with it. Victory Monday.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, I got you.
All right.
I don't know what's going on. It seems like the Wi-Fi monster messing with everybody.
Everybody? Do I sound clear to you? Do I sound
good? It was
good?
Like, before you picked up my phone call, it was like you were like, the Wi-Fi monster was eating you up, like it do the OC.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It was sounding like that.
Man.
But anyway, I'm so excited. I don't know what to do. I'm not going to even think about anything negative as far as this is concerned. I'm going to try to have all positivity riding this roller coaster. Because it's been a long, long, long time since we've been here where we are with the quality of players that we have. And some of our players are even above a lot of the players that played in the 90s.
Yeah.
So, I am excited. And Carpe Omnia, man.
I sees everything.
Sees everything.
Yeah.
Sees everything. From all your thoughts, all your movements, everything. Sees everything. And just have all of that stuff focused on what's to come and what your mission is and what you got to do. And that's what I'm hoping and praying for my Cowboys team through these playoffs and up until we go to the Super Bowl. and win that thing.
Let's go. Let's win let's win it all. Let's make sure that we celebrate this. Appreciate you, Queen. Good call from her. Appreciate each and every last one of you all for calling in on this Victory Monday. Man, we had a lot of them, man. We got 585. You're live on the nation. Talk to me, 585. You're live.
Hey, my man. Listen, this is your boy, Rashid. They call me Rockhaven. I called you last week for the first time. Hitting everybody with the stats and the facts, and lo and behold, everything I said to you, Law, came into fruition. Remember, I said
you did.
It did, right? Did it not? I said the Eagles was gonna lose.
Yep.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I said the Eagles gonna lose. I don't want to hear no rhetoric for these Eagle fans talking about it was a meaningless game and all that. No, y'all starters.
Yeah.
The organization and you fans didn't have the same thing in common. They wanted to win. So I called it. I said they're going to lose at least one to the Giants, and better yet, they lost to the Arizona, so that made it even fresher. Then I said, my Cowboys, since Dak been in the league, has had 12-game winning season, except for the first year he had 13. He never falls short. 12 games again, right? Now here we go. And then I told you, we are on our redemption tour. It don't matter who we play. I said, I'd love to see Green Bay because we owe them an L.
Yeah.
Look what the gods gave us. Green Bay in the first round, baby. Green Bay. So I'm excited. I hope the Cowboy Nation is excited. Man, this is been such a great year, and everything fell in our laps exactly where I planned. Like I said, I'm not looking beyond any of these teams,
right?
But I am looking for that NFC Championship. And I said it, too, last week. Cowboys, 49ers, NFC Championship. We beat them when it counts. Let's go back to this bowl, baby. Let's get number 6.
Yes, indeed. Let's go get it, man. It's right there at our fingertips, man. Appreciate you, Rashid, man, for calling in, man. Hey, what the lottery numbers are, too, man? Let me just give me like 4 or 5 numbers right quick.
Let me see. So 12, 26, 35, 46. How about them Cowboys,
How about them Cowboys? There we go. Hey, man, my guy is so crazy, man. Mike Epps was like, hey, talk about me. Come on, Cat Williams, you should have been talking about me. Mike Epps so crazy, man. He was like, hey, man, I didn't mean anything, because he said that he had a fake Fendi on or what have you. And he was like, hey, why don't they just talk about me over here, So it is crazy, man. This victory day, man, I appreciate everybody, man. Be sure to do me a huge favor. Hit the like, man. Share this content, man. Share the content, all the way. That Mike Epps crazy as hell, y'all, man. He crazy as hell. Let me see if I can get it over here. Hold on. Hey, that boy crazy, man. Talk about me, man. Talk about me.
All right, I did get a little jealous, man. Cat broke the internet and didn't say my name.
Didn't say my name.
Good or bad. I need the press too, nigga. Say something about me in there, man.
Say something about me in there.
Say something bad about me. I don't care. I got a special coming out. I need the press. Man, we did a movie together. Damn.
Hey, man. Hey, Mike Epps, he's one of my favorites, though, man. You will always have your favorite comedian, man. And comedy, man, it's like nourishment to the heart, man. You listen to comedy, man. Let me know in the chat who your favorite comedian. To me, and I'm not beating up Kevin Hart, but I don't laugh at much of his jokes, man. He got moments like, damn, he do something like that, or he got little sayings that you would like, but he ain't really like funny to me. And I ain't trying to, cut out any opportunities that he be like, man, I was going to work with you, but now you're talking about me. Now me and the plastic cup boys don't want to work with you. I'm like, wait a minute now. I ain't finna sell myself to be over there with you, but I will say what I say, I got Tyreek, man. You're live on the nation, man. Talk to us, man. Talk to us. Brought to you by Rogue Shop 585. You're live. Talk to me, man.
Yeah, what's going on, Law? What's going on, Cowboy Nation?
Not much.
Hey, man, great win yesterday. I don't hear them talking about Dak Prescott not being a interception leader anymore. That's Jalen Hurts, one of those guys. I don't hear them talking about him. Like they were trying to down Dak last year for having a broken thumb and throwing the Cowboys back into it. But that's beside the point, man.
Yeah.
CD Lamb not just being a slot receiver, him just being a great receiver in the game right now. Yeah, they don't want to talk about that, but great win for us, man.
Great win, man. Yeah.
All I wanted to say, this before, because I don't know if I'll have a chance to say it this week. Hey, man, it's time for us to redeem ourselves against the Green Bay Packers, Mike McCarthy and Dak Prescott. This team in general, and I need for the Cowboy fans that's going to be at these playoff games, especially that we got them at home this year.
Right.
We got everything we asked for. As far as this year goes, as far as Jimmy getting in, and as far as us getting a home playoff game, possibly 2 on the road to the Super Bowl. All I'm gonna say is, Cowboy fans, we need to go ahead and, as Cowboy fans, the ones that's gonna be at these games, we don't need to let other people come into our house and dominate our house. Fans, we need y'all up on y'all feet. We need to break the written skill like the 12 man in Seattle. We need to be the loudest fans for this Cowboys team and will them into the Super Bowl.
Yes,
so
indeed.
All I'm gonna say is represent when these playoffs start next weekend. But listen, enjoy this win that we got, this motivation going into the playoffs. Let's take this and just ride this thing to the Super Bowl. Because for some reason, it feels different this year. It feels like we have a real strong chance to make it to the bowl. But we got to take care of our business, not play with our food. Let's do what we got to do, Cowboy Nation.
No doubt.
This is the quest of 6. Let's fucking go get this shit.
Let's go get it.
Around.
Let's stop playing around with it. Come on with it, man. Let me hear you
How about them Cowboys?
No doubt, man. How about them? One of the craziest things of it all, ladies and gentlemen, the Dallas Cowboys. We are the most hated and we are the most viewed, and we get all of that. And nobody talks bad about us until it's really, really, really time for to talk bad about us. And that's every day. But when they start talking good about us, it's the off season, right? They bring up everything and Pro Bowl time. That's why I say, man, look, be weary of false praises. Oh yeah, be weary of those type of things. Somebody was asking me, Lau, so what are your favorite comedians, man? I'm more of a I see a lot of people put Richard Pryor like him, old school, Eddie Murphy back in the days. That was a real good stand-up comedy that he used to do. But I'm more of like the Paul Mooney's of the world, man. I love Paul Mooney. Man, he rest in peace. And Dick Gregory, man, he back in the days, man, they tell you how it is, those type of comedians, man. That itself goes hard to me. All right, got the next caller on the line. Spit your mind over here. And it's from the 803. You're live on the Nation, brought to you by Rogue Shop, man. Talk to me, man.
Yo, what's up, man? Cowboys win again, man. I love it. First of all, man, thank you guys. Thank you for testing my car. Can you hear me? You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you pretty good. Mm-hmm.
Loud and clear?
Yep,
right,
loud and clear,
cool.
bro. Loud and clear.
All right, beautiful. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, hey, man, all I'm going to say is how about those Cowboys, man? I'm kicking myself, dude, because I reside in South Carolina, right? But we have season tickets to the games, but I did not opt in for the pay-as-you-play postseason. Because, I was like, man, I don't know, we probably won't get in. But I was like, God dang it. And lo and behold, we have possibly 2 home playoff games. But anyway, I'll be cheering from South Carolina, man. Rooting for my Cowboys. And like the other caller said, man, it feels different, man. It feels different this time. I think that fate is on our side, and I believe you have to have a little fate. Because some people may call it.
You still there, bro?
Hey, Law, I can't. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. Year 6. Yeah. I said you're right with it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I believe it, man. I believe it. And the thing is, and not to take up all your time, man.
No, you
but
good.
I really do. I really wish, man, that the receipts that all the bad stuff out there people say. I think people should, all the commentaries and of like 4 little networks or whatever. They should own up to all of the negative things they say about people, man. We live in a world now where someone can make a comment about you and you can prove them wrong, and and a lot of times they should be man or woman enough to come back and say, you know what, I was wrong about this person. Like I did trash my man Dak Prescott, threw him under the bus. Man, I'm so glad he's got a degree in psychology, man, because dude, hey man, I pray for the guy, man, for his mentals, because of all of the stuff he has to endure and still, play as a quarterback, and I just wish that people, they had to like Stephen A. Smith have to come back and say, you know what, nah, man, I was wrong. I'm sorry. The Cowboys are, a pretty good team, or Dak is a pretty good quarterback, but I don't know, man. But anyway, not to take up your time, dude, man. Good content, and let's go Cowboys, man.
Let's go with it, man. Good call from you, man. Good call from him. So here's the thing, man, being a Cowboy fan in general of all that goes on and all that's happening, right, is that these type of things normally is like this. The Cowboys are X, Y, and Z. And then, this is a better way for me to say it. The Cowboys will not make it to the playoffs, right? Or the Cowboys only beat trash teams. Those two things is what they say from a narrative aspect. And now that when we start beating any team, then and we get to the playoffs, where the Cowboys will not win a playoff game. They one and done. And then when we win one game, well, the Cowboys, they continue to move the goalposts. And then they never put things in context of what was the really reason for our droughts. Like you're seeing basically the Washington team, they got rid of their coach, right? But it's equivalent to the Washington team. Let's say they kept Ron Rivera for 13 years. That's what I wanted, right? Let's say if even the Giants would have kept their old coach, man, before they got Brian Daboll for 13 years. That's what we literally done with Jason Garrett. We kept that brother for 13 years. To add on to that, before him, Parcells was pretty good for us, right? Of course, Wade Phillips mixed in with Jason Garrett. But we only had Parcells for 3.5 years. But nobody want those contacts. Nobody want to say that, hey, we have Dave Campo. Salute to him, Dave Campo. For 3 years, 5-11, 5-11, 5-11. Shane Gailey for 2 years, So people don't want to put those things in context. But that's a whole nother conversation. It's Victory Monday. And we got so many people in here waiting on this phone. Let me hear you. I got my guy Kevin. Let me hear you say it, man. You're live on the Nation, brought to you by Rogues, man. Come on, Rogue Shop. You're live. Talk to me, Kevin.
What's up, Law Nation? I'm brother from another mother. How you doing today?
Hey, man. All right, man. When you said the score is going to be 50-10, boy, you was almost on it, man.
Man, that Wi-Fi monster is getting you, Law.
It's getting me?
It's getting you. You're starting to clear up now.
Is it that I'm peaking or something? Because I don't see if anybody that's watching on the stream is having issues. Let me know if I'm choppy
I think
on
it's
the stream.
just on the call-in end.
Just on the call-in lines?
Yeah, because on other callers you were breaking up too. Like it was, like your speech was breaking up. But I know it's early, but we're gonna get this dub at home. We're gonna remain undefeated.
Okay.
Cowboys 35-14, Green Bay Packers. Cowboys are gonna win it with a 35.
Hey man, I take your word all the way to that, with that, all the way to the bank, man. Especially what you did the other day, just the other day of making that prediction.
I called Washington score right, but I couldn't get the Cowboys one. I was off by 12, but
we were close. Dak Prescott, when he threw that touchdown, I think he targeted Gallup in the end zone. Gallup, and that was like an overthrow. And then he missed a throw to Brandon Cooks. I think Cooks let up on his route, but he beat the guy on a looked like a 7 route. So yeah, man, it could have been on a 9 or something like that. He beat him, but yeah, I can't wait till I go back and watch it. We could have had those numbers, right?
Yeah, we could have, and I was thinking that we were going to get most of our points from the defense recovering the ball.
Yeah.
But I think Brian's going to get him another one in this game.
Yeah.
I had a feeling he was going to at least get one yesterday.
Yeah.
And Gilly almost got that one.
Right.
And I had a feeling he was going to get one yesterday. But if he would have played, if he wouldn't have got hurt, I think he would have got him one.
No doubt.
And I think he'll get him one here if he plays against the Packers.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, let's see what we can do here. And let's go. Let's go, man. I appreciate you, man. Yes.
Appreciate you, man. How about them Cowboys?
How about them, man? Yes, indeed. That call was brought to you by Rogue Shop. And speaking of Rogue Shop, hey, Rogue Shop, if you guys are in the chat, call in 657 and hit us up and let me know what your area code is so I can pull you up to the screen so you can talk about Rogue Shop and all of its important, great things that Rogue Shop can have for you, especially if you're dealing with anxieties. I know for sure Eagles fans, if they somehow following this channel, they definitely need to jump in and call in to 657-390-7391 and hit me up so I can get them in touch with Rogue Shop. They definitely need the help with their anxieties and their sleeping and their depressions and all of that other stuff. They definitely need to call in. But I got my brother from another mother. No other don't look like Danny Glover. I know he can give me his top 5 comedies or top 5 comedians. That's a better way to say it. All right, I got my brother Scott, man. You're live on the Nation, man. Brought to you by Rogue Shop, man. Talk to me, man.
What's happening, Choppy? How you doing, Choppy? Oh, that Choppy.
It's Choppy.
Your phone choppy in the morning.
It's Choppy.
Your phone choppy, brother. I'm here at the gym, man. I'm like, hey, long time Choppy today, man.
Ain't no way, man, because on my end, it sounds all clear. Let me see if I can keep talking right quick. Let me see what's going on. Let me see if I go in the back office.
You're doing it now. You're doing it now.
I'm doing it now. Man, what's going on? It's Murphy Law.
Yeah. Hello?
Profile. I'm still here.
Yeah, I hear you, but you do sound choppy, man. You was clear at one point, but it just went like mad choppy.
What about now? How do I sound now? Testing 1, 2, 3. Mic check 1, 2, and 3.
There you go.
Is it better now?
Okay, you coming through now. You coming through, preacher.
All right, man. Hey, you can't stop a tank with no key, man. Do I sound a whole lot better now?
Yeah, you sound a whole lot better now, cuz. There you go.
Oh, okay. So this is what happened. Free conference call. This is what I use. They did an update. And on their system line, they have a feature called noise reduction. So they could have been their AI trying to take my mic and peak it, I guess because it's peaking to them, and lower it, and every other word was there. But I'm good now, right now,
Dang, the people I'm looking at the news, they trying to say it's me. Man, it ain't me. I got good network service.
Hey, we should be good to go now, man. It should be Hakuna Matata. Come on with it, man. What you got?
That's crazy, man. Kev, you trying to sell out, man, like they when they talking about my phone, man. I got my phone from Kmart, my nigga. But anyway, man, listen, my top 5.
I know it ain't a Boost Mobile, man. You got an iPhone, man.
I know.
You ain't a green text bubble guy.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not even using the Wi-Fi. But my top 5, man, is Bernie Mac,
okay,
Red Fox, Kevin Hart is in the mix. Of course, Dave Chappelle, Richard Pryor. And one more that people don't even talk about, man, Sinbad, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Sinbad. Oh, yeah. My thing with that is, man, listen, every comic has an audience for them. Somebody might not like it, somebody might, but you know what? The thing about it is, Kevin can go anywhere in this world and sell out
and make bread.
Yeah,
That's the level I'm trying to get on.
Oh, yeah. He do make the money, $400 million. Hey.
You feel me? I mean, come on. I mean, hey, look, that's what we teach each other. Who cares if somebody don't like you? Everybody don't like Law Nation for some odd reason. You're the best one out here. You feel me? But you still making your bread.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So screw them. But one thing I want to say is, man, we did it. Everything that we wanted to happen for this team happened. Like I said before, we was going to be 12-5, and it happened for the third time. One underscore that people don't realize is that Tony Pollard, it might not look like a good season to us, but he cracked over 1,000 yards, man. It might not look the way we wanted it to look, but the cat cracked 1,000 though. I was like, well, you know, you got to use. I mean,
hey, he did what he had to do.
I mean, he did what he got to do, you know. But the only thing is, man, is that we can't take Green Bay for play. We can't take them lightly, bro. We must go in and handle our business, man. I was very excited about yesterday, but I really barely made it in the post. Because now this is where everything counts. This is where all of our energy needs to go. Boost these boys up. I mean, if you got to take it to the game, go there and rep. I really look. Hey, look. What I really want to happen is for the Eagles to lose to the Bucks. Because I think if they come to Tampa. Because if they come to Tampa, you know I'm 30 minutes away from the stadium, so I'm going to be right there. I'm going to call in the work.
Well, let's do that. Hey, before I let you rock, man, you got to give me the ladies too, though. You can't just say the fellas, man, on the comedian side. Where your ladies at, man?
Hey, man, but check this out, though. But one thing I do want to say, man, since being a follower of you and meeting you and hanging out with you and all like that, man, you have been a stand-up brother.
I appreciate
you know what I'm saying? A stand-up brother. You treat all of us, and every caller, you treat us like family. But it's also a blessing to actually meet you in person and hang out, and you know what I'm saying? You inspired me so much, I actually started growing my beard. I even cut the hair from underneath my arms to add to the beard that I got now. Hey, my girl kissed me the other day, and she started feeling on me. You know what I'm saying? Like you used to do in kindergarten. She started feeling on me, dog, and that just felt good. She started feeling on me, man. That just felt good,
Hey, it's the power of the beard, man. It's the power of the beard, man.
Yeah, man, but hey, Cowboy Nation, wait a
minute, man. You ain't gonna give the ladies though. You don't got no top top three
lady comedians. The top five female comedians.
Female, yeah.
Okay, so Mom's Baby was hilarious back in the day.
Oh my God, boy. You finna get in trouble, dog.
Yeah. Miles Bailey was hilarious.
Damn, Dak Prescott.
You gotta put Joy up there, man. She make everybody laugh. You gotta put Joy Taylor. She gotta be #1 comedian out there.
Damn, Dak Prescott.
Yeah, I broke up with Joy, man. I don't like her no more. Joy switched out for that bag, man. Trying to dog my boy Dak. Dak been balling since the season began, bro. They need to go back and listen. They need to go back and listen to every video they ever done. Even Keyshawn Johnson. You played for the Cowboys, man. You know what I'm saying? Just sitting there just selling out every day, all day, man. Just like screw them. I don't like still making the season. I don't believe you're a real Cowboy fan.
Nah, yeah. Yeah, man.
Nah, I ain't no real Cowboy fan. Like, I ain't never seen him around a facility or nothing, man.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, we ride with you long, ride with the Cowboys. Hey, fans, let's go ahead and get this done, man. And if y'all can, man, look, y'all talking about this Cat Williams stuff, y'all show me some love on my podcast, man, because I got Dana Williams on there talking to spring with Cat Williams and performed at Riddles Comedy Club with Bernie Mac, and your boy was there performing on stage. So
yeah,
let's go.
I heard a piece of that. I heard a piece of that video, bro. And check out a little later on today. I'm gonna do something special for you for that video, man, to boost it up even more, man. Appreciate you, bro.
I bet, man. Appreciate it, my dude.
Yes, indeed. Hey.
Yeah.
You didn't say the closing, man.
Oh, dang, man, my bad. How about them Mama Jammy Cowboys? My bad.
Yes,
my
indeed.
bad, y'all.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, baby. Come on with it, man. Come on. You supposed to say the class.
Yes! Here we go! Here we go! Here we go!
All right. Cool. I got the 469, man. You're live on the Nation, brought to you by Rogue Shop, man. Talk to me, bro.
What it do, long?
Hey, man, talk to me, man.
I'm a first-time caller, man. Hey, you remember yesterday? You remember yesterday when it was said when Jay New stripped that ball?
Right.
and you said, I don't owe Jay Lou nothing. I don't owe Jay Lou nothing. That was me, man.
That was you?
That was me,
I don't owe Jay Lou a damn thing.
Hey,
he owe me.
Man, I've been watching you since you was doing videos in the car, man. I just never say nothing. I just sit back, watch. As soon as the Cowboys score, soon as the Cowboys do anything, man, I'm right there turning up with you, man. As soon as something happen, I go straight to your live, man. I really too much don't say nothing, but I want to say one thing about this CeeDee Lamb, because I'm a diehard CeeDee Lamb fan. I've been following CeeDee Lamb since he was going to high school. Like, that's my favorite. I'm a diehard OU fan. You know what I'm saying? So I might go a little left field with this. So as the number one receiver, don't you want your number one receiver to be able to play every receiver position? Because that's what in my eyes, that's what a number one do. I ain't never been a receiver.
Right.
But if there's nobody in the league, there's no receiver in the league that has elevated their game every year. CeeDee Lamb didn't have, when CeeDee Lamb first came in the league, he didn't have Dak Prescott the whole year.
Right.
And he still put up 1,000 yards with Cooper Rush. The next year,
he did.
CeeDee Lamb didn't have Dak. We went 3-2 before Dak got hurt with CeeDee Lamb. And he still put up 1,000 yards. Still put up 1,000 yards.
Get him.
Next year, Dak got hurt again, and he still put up past 1,000 yards. This year, Dak didn't even throw to CeeDee Lamb the first 5 games.
Didn't.
I called CeeDee Lamb to have 1,900 yards. I called for him to have 1,900 yards and 121 catches.
Man, you did that too, man. God dog, man. That's what I like to hear, man. Yeah.
And he still put up 1,600 yards in the season. So what do you? It's like the goalpost steady.
What more do you want from me?
Like it don't make no sense that if I could see if we went 5-11, what would they have to talk about? What would they have to talk about? And the Cowboys doing it again. They are who we are. But now that we on this road of winning, it's an issue. It's like, damn, the Cowboys ain't doing what we said they was gonna do. We gotta make up some shit. We gotta, excuse my friend.
No,
we gotta
you good.
make up some stuff. We gotta make up some stuff. We gotta do this. We gotta do that. Man, come on, bro. Get off us.
Get off of us.
And for these fans that's supposed to be fans, I get what y'all saying about the run game, but at the same time, like, we so used to running behind Zeke. And we not used to that new car. When Mike McCarthy come in bringing something that, Mike McCarthy, he lie a lot just like Jerry Jones now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mike McCarthy came in and said, we're going to run the ball. We're going to run the ball. I can't even tell you the last time we cracked 100 yards. I really can't. Because if it is 100 yards, it'd be a tough 100 yards. But I just wanted to call in, man. I wasn't trying to make you mad.
Oh, nah, man. You already know how I am, man. When I'm watching the game, I'm in the game, man. I'm in it, man. I'm crunk, and I don't mean anything personal, man, or you know how I do, bro. You've been following me for a long time, so you already know how I roll.
Man, I've been following you for a while because I want to be a content creator with Cowboys, but I got a lot of stuff going on with owning my own business. I be on the road a lot, so I'm just trying to wait until I get my business settled like I want to. And eventually, thank you, man. Have a nice day. Eventually, I'm going to be able to have that time to, create content and do things like that.
Before I let you go, then, what's your business so we can help you out? What's the name of your business?
I'm an owner-operator.
Okay.
I deliver any and everything, whatever you need to be moved. I can move you. You got a 1 or 2 bedroom house or whatever the case is, apartment, whatever. I'll move you. It's called Freightway. It's called Freightway Transport.
Freightway Transports, like 2 guys in the truck, man. What city you located in? Or what
I
state?
can't hear you. You sound choppy.
What state you located in? What city and state?
Choppy, that Wi-Fi monster.
Man, the Wi-Fi monster killing us today, bro. But appreciate you, man. I thank you, man. Salute, bro.
Here we go.
Yeah, he got that part right. Hey, man, it's weird because I'm getting all good numbers here. I just turned the restream off on the Facebook side so to see if that can fix up any issues. I don't see any problems over here. It's not giving me negative. Some people say the stream keep cutting off and starting back, cutting off and starting back. I watched my dog, Skywalker Short earlier today, and I kind of jumped in the chat and told him, like, hey, is there anything issues with Restream on his side? And he said it's been acting up on Restream, so that's why I'm doing the back channel way. I'm doing everything from Stream Labs, and salute to Stream Labs, by the way. So y'all can hear me well, right? And here's the craziest thing. Like that video I did like 2 days ago. Everybody like, hey, Law, you're lagging. Go back and watch that video. I mean, it's clear as butter, right? So evidently, either it's a lot of people on YouTube talking about the same thing at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Or the YouTube, you know, they out to get me, man. That's what it is, man. The aliens prevail, you know. FBI, open up! Jeez. All right, but we going to roll through it, man. We're going to keep going, though. Appreciate everybody, man, for holding tight, man. Let me do this.
The conference has been locked.
We're going to lock you up, man. We're going to lock up the phone lines, man. We got 202. What's new, man? You're live on the Nation, brought to you by Rogue Shop. You in the house, man? Talk to me, man. Once, twice, 3 times a lady, Victory Monday. All right, man. I got my dog, man, from the VIP lounge, man, and then we want to bring him in, let him speak his mind. You're live on the Nation, brought to you by Rogue Shop, man. Talk to me, man.
Lord VIP, baby.
Yeah.
My thoughts are brought to you by Prize Picks, Lord, where I won a fresh $200. Because I'm back on my quarterback, Lord.
What you do?
Let me clear this air up, Lord, because there's a couple of people, because we are stepping into the playoffs. This is a new season now, Lord. So there's a few heads I'm gonna start inviting to the VIP Legendary Lounge, Lord.
Okay.
Can you vibe with me, Lord?
I'm vibing, man. Talk to me.
Okay. So these people have never been in a VIP. I mean, obviously we're bringing in the Lions. We're bringing in D-Law. We're just bringing in the whole defense to the VIP Legendary Lounge. Now, there's a few people that's never even sniffed the lounge, Law. Would you like to know who these people are?
Go ahead.
Law, they are 2 backup guards who played their asses off, Law. Hoffa and I don't even know their names, Law. Well, it's Hoffman? Hoffa?
And TJ Bass, man.
Right. I want my flowers while I'm living.
Brock Hoffman, you know. Hoffman.
Yes. Yes. Whoa. These boys, they play. I watched them in the run. Lord, they play with they got some fire. They got they got that little, that anger behind them, Lord. I like them kids, Lord. I like them kids, Lord. No, I don't like them. I love them kids,
Okay,
Lord.
hey, I work with that. Come on with it. Can you hear me? Hello?
But it's all right. Don't worry about the Wi-Fi, man. There's a couple of comedians, Lord. Can I address a couple of comedians? We got some comedians right here, Lord. One of them named is Slurpee Brandon.
Oh,
yes,
wait a minute.
Slurpee Brandon is the biggest comedian we have on Law Nation. Because I've heard this man slurp out of his mouth from the beginning of the season about my quarterback. About, he's waiting. I'm watching you. I'm watching you in tights. I'm watching you. That's what he's talking about, Lord. He watching Dak in his tights. Well, I need you to do this. Bail out.
I need Slurpees to bail out. I don't want y'all riding. Ain't no D riding for the playoffs, Law. We not taking that, Law. No, Law. Law, we are expediting all Slurpees, Law. We are putting them in some type of retreat camp, Law, until after we win 6. After we win 6, if you want to come with Slurpee lipstick and your knee pads, and maybe then we'll let you come on board after the party's already over. But, Law, I'll back up, Law. I feel good going to the playoffs, Law, and I'm about line them up, Law. I wouldn't give a goddamn who we play, Law. Line them up, whether it's Tampa, the E-Girls, the E-Girls. Yo, where is your boy that be calling in for that be repping in the E-Girl? Oh, I'm not worried.
James,
we still gonna win.
James,
what's your boy name, Law?
James 302. From the 302, James. I don't think we're gonna get him today.
James. James, I know you here VIP. Let me ring through your ears, Playboy. Where are you at? I don't put that little saying on. Yeah, they don't call me. Yeah, bro. Where you at? Yo, this is the biggest fold in NFL history. You went from 10-1. Yeah, it is, Lord. Give it to him. Yeah. Ain't nobody calling me, texting me, cheating me, talking me. We stealing up toys. What we talking about, Lord? Lord, look, man. I know there's other callers you want to get to, Lord, but this things I had to address, Lord. And my last point I want to address, Lord, is Hendershot. For the first time, Hendershot, welcome to the VIP Legendary Lounge, because you played your ass. Yo, I was ready to. I was throwing shots at you. You and J. Lou, I've been popping shots at all year. I know how to eat crow, Lord. I'm eating crow with some curry and some jerk sauce because I love them boys. J. Lou, Lord. We've been. Lord, when we throwing J. Lou under the bus about a month ago?
Man.
When we not, Lord?
Yeah, but hey, ain't nobody is a finished product, right? We want to always see somebody scale and grow and get better and better and better. So, yeah. He got better.
And the last thing, Lord, before I leave, I heard, I don't know if the reports are right, but Gilmore just had a dislocated shoulder, and he popped it back in. Is that correct? He's all good he's all G for the playoffs?
Yeah. He said he good to go. He fine, So you know how you watch Lethal Weapon and Riggs? He fool around and
with his shoulder, hit it on the wall.
Hit the wall or something. Yeah, he win all type of money with bets. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Gilly had him a prize pick that he said, "Hey, I'm gonna have to sit out for a couple of quarters so I make sure my prize pick go through." Riggs, get too old for this, Riggs.
Last point, Lord, I know I said the last point. But in closing, in respect for my boy Scott, in closing, Law, I wanted to see my kicker at the end make that kick. Going just not that Audrey was where his confidence was wavered, but I don't like going into anything negative. So I think Big Mike giving him that opportunity at the end to cash in, Law, to me, that was major to me. I wanted to see it. I don't know if you wanted to see it, but I definitely wanted to see him just because of his psyche. Because of all year,
but
he
you
is
know
automatic Audrey.
He got all of his misses out the way. And ain't nobody perfect but the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So he just had to sit back a little bit, get his misses in, and be ready to be on another streak in the playoffs, So we going into this game differently from what we did last year. Remember last year we was in the playoff and we couldn't trust the kicker. We still trust this guy, my guy Brandon Butter Aubrey, because hey, he still got me a chance to win $150 from Prize Picks. So come on with it, man. Let's go with it. Come on with it, man. Thank you so much, man, for calling in.
You already know what it is, Law. Law, there are no Slurpees allowed for the playoffs. I ain't a killer, but don't push me. I'm a damn Cowboys. Let's ride for 6, Law.
Let's ride for it, man. Oh my gosh, man.
This is where we hold them. This is where we fight.
That's where the guts went.
Oh my gosh, man! Hey! Shout out to 7-Eleven too, by the way. You know, who got the best Slurpees out there, man? 7-Eleven. You know, hey, and which one y'all like better, the red kind or the blue kind, or you like to mix them together? You like to mix them together, man? Come on, man. Let me know. Boy, y'all burnt up over here, man. Appreciate everybody for jumping in. All right, I got my guy with the plan, man. And a lot of people talk about $30. A lot of people talk about $150. I owe this man. So long as I owe this man $100,000, he would never be broke. And this is the man with the plan. And we call him $100,000 for the 201. You're live on the nation, man. Quick trip.
I thought you forgot about me, man. You know, I said, man, you know, I gotta have to remind him, you know, I have to send him that DM. What's going on?
Hey, what's going on, man? Lowry Negan over here.
Stop, thief! Come back, thief!
let them have our princely robes. You know, come on, man. Oh my gosh, man! People don't know, man. I owe you what I owe you, man, because you said we were gonna win 7 out of the 8 games or something like that.
Yes, sir. You owe me a hoodie, man.
I owe you a hoodie, yeah.
Nice hoodie, man.
Let me just
I wanted it for the playoff.
Let me just screenshot it to you, and let me screenshot it to you and attach a Cash App to it, and you go get it yourself. Let me just Cash App you the fund, man. I promise you, man.
Hey, man.
Yeah, will that work? Will that work? Can we meet at that level?
You can do that.
Yeah.
Cash me the bread, and I'll go get it, man.
And you go get it.
Hey, I wanted it for the playoffs, man. I said, man, you know, I let this man slide for Christmas, man, you know. I said,
wait a minute now. Hold on, man. Wait a minute. You know, man, y'all let him slide for Christmas, man, every day. Wait a minute. If we finna head to February, this brother still owe me, man. Come on, man. Oh, my gosh, man. Yeah, I owe you that hoodie, though, man.
You breaking up, man.
Oh, man. Is it still that bad, bro?
You're breaking up, man. You
all right,
sound like you're breaking up.
Let me be still. Let me see if I'm still like this.
All right, you good now.
Oh, so it's the energy coming from me then. I guess they don't like it. So I got to stay still.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It's like you go in and out. Sometimes you good and sometimes you go out, man. I don't know what's going on.
Man.
On the phone side.
On the phone side, but okay. Yeah, it's crazy.
On the other joints, you good, but on the phone side lately, it's been
janky, man. Wi-Fi monster. Okay. Man, I don't
know. Maybe you gotta shut that down and do another one or something. I don't know what's going on.
Man, I'm telling you, man, Puff Daddy and them got me. That's what it is. All right, so what we got for this victory? It's victory Monday, bro. What we got?
Listen, man. You know we did what we were supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not worried about the playoff game. Them boys too young.
Right.
And you know the four-weather networks are saying, "Oh, they young, so they don't know what they don't know," and Cowboys need to be scared. That's what they're saying.
Yeah.
And you know, if it was us. You know, they wouldn't have been saying that if it was us, Law. Cowboys too young. They don't know, you know, they don't know about the playoffs. Things get faster in the playoffs. Teams play harder in the playoffs. This is what they would have been saying about us and how we going to lose because we ain't ready for the playoffs. We too young. But when the Packers get it, it makes sense to me. I'm sitting here like, what?
I can see that happening. Because every team, have you ever noticed every team we play is always, hey, you better be worried about that. Nobody say, man, hey, man, Dallas, man.
They even said that about Washington.
Right. You better be worried about Washington. You better be worried. You better be worried about the Cowboys.
No, we're not going to get that till after we win the Super Bowl. Then they're going to talk about, oh, man, Dak Prescott, great. this Dallas Cowboys team, man, they played awesome, man. You know, they're gonna talk about us the way we want them to talk about us when we win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's when they're gonna do it. That's when Dak gonna get his praises and all of that. When we win.
When we win.
But our journey there, we gotta fight uphill. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same like the '90s Cowboys, man. Remember they was doing the same thing. I was watching on YouTube. They were saying the same thing. Cowboys can't win the big one. Blah 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 blah. They were saying that.
Yeah.
Until we won.
That's what we're gonna have to do, man. We're gonna have to
that's
do that.
just what they do against us, man. That's just what we're gonna do against us. But I don't see. It's gonna be a blowout, Law. It's gonna be a blowout. And whoever Law, I'm telling you this right now. We playing Tampa Bay. And we going to blow Tampa Bay out, too.
Okay.
The Eagles will lose. I'm telling look. Even Brunson said, I don't know if we could beat Tampa Bay. He conceded.
He done waved the white flag, didn't he?
He gonna okay now. If you talk to him, he gonna probably try to pull it back. But I heard him say, "Oh, struggle.
Oh, yeah.
We might struggle against Tampa Bay. I don't know if we gonna beat Tampa Bay." And listen, I don't think they can beat them.
They played them earlier this year, and it was a dog fight, man. They were fighting for their life, but they pulled off at the end because of a few runs, man, from their running back. They were number 0. I forgot his name, but yeah, and they're gonna have to. I don't know, man. It's crazy because we played before them, right? They get to play on that Monday, which I'm not saying. I don't want that Monday though. I don't like that Monday.
Yeah, how they did us last year. Remember how they did us last year? Had us play on that Monday, and we got robbed because we didn't get a day's rest. They doing them like that.
Yeah. See, but
did we
no.
have the 5th seed last year? Did we have the 5th seed last year?
We had one of them seeds, man, but we played on a Monday, and I think that what they did to us, like we was trying to ask for, is the next game at least make it on the Sunday. But we played on that Monday, and then they had us on playing on that Saturday, I believe. Y'all let me know in the chat. And you playing a physical team like the 49ers, even though they didn't beat us bad or anything like that. But here's what I'm thinking. We also had coaches to interview on that Thursday, and I'm sitting here like, come on, man, coaches, lock in. Y'all don't need to be doggone interviewing. You know, we played on that Monday. Just say, hey, we can push the interview back until after the doggone playoffs or after the whatever. So the good thing about this year, that we shouldn't hear Mike McCarthy interviewing because he's the damn head coach, right? And Dan Quinn, he better not be trying to interview. He don't do interviews. So
he don't do interviews until after the season is concerned. So
right.
We good on that.
right. So we good on focus and concentration. Our number one goal and job should be only focusing in on destroying the team that we gonna play on Sunday, and that should be the whole thought track. And if I'm the owner, I don't know if you can set rules like this, but I'll say, hey, in the contract, you can only interview once the season is completely over, and that's regular season and postseason. I know these guys want opportunities. I know they're big, but we need to focus on taking care of business before we can try to secure something else. That's how I look at it. But I appreciate you for calling in, bro. You agree?
I agree, my boy. I agree. Because if you look at Washington, they already called. I think the Detroit coordinators and they called the Rams coordinators to interview already.
Yeah.
Like I would be mad right now. I really would be mad. Like, come on.
Yep.
You calling the Rams? They want the Rams the offensive coordinator for head coach. So
I
would be pissed off.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I would be pissed off right now if I'm the Rams. Like, we got to focus. The season ain't over yet, man. Like, come on.
Yeah. Like, just wait, man, because you got – look, the off-season long and dry anyway, man. It's a long, dry off-season, man. And they talking about, you want to be able to get your programs up and running. Sugar, man.
That's what they say. That's what they say.
Sugar, man. You got all them dry spells, man. Come on, just wait. But man, hey man, it's always a pleasure talking to you, fam.
Always a pleasure, my boy. Always a pleasure back, man. We got to stay focused, man. Let's go. Let's get this one game at a time. We ain't moving on to this team and that team. Focus is on the Green Bay. Let's demolish Green Bay, and let's go to what's next. But Green Bay the focus right now. How about them Cowboys?
How about it, man? Yeah, and send me your Cash App link, bro, or your Apple. You got Apple phone? Apple Pay. Send me your Apple Pay, man, and I can Apple Pay you, man, whatever, however you want to do it that way, or Zelia, whatever that thing is. Appreciate you, bro. Good call from a man. But y'all give me what I'm saying, right? I just want focus, man. I want focus to be how you beat the Green Bay Packers. And then the next week, how you beat the next team. Right? That should be the mindset and the thought track here. All right, so we have another caller from the 337. You're live. Now, it sounds like you bad on your end, bro. Who this is? It sound bad on your end now.
I'm sorry.
It sound like he's on one of them airplanes. yeah. It sound like he bad on his end, Just landing the plane right there, boy. Brought to you by Flying High. Appreciate you guys so much. And salute to Rogue Shop, too, for being one of the presenting sponsors of this particular stream. The information is tied into the information that's pinned to the top of my comment box on the YouTube side. So be sure to check out Rogue Shop. They also have a team of experts that can help you out with any decisions that you need to make, far as educational tools on when to use and when and what not to use and things like that. So be sure to hit them up at rogueshop.com, and then also you can use LAW for 10% off of anything that you purchase there. I got Cowboys Dwayne from the 817. You're live on the Nation. Talk to me, man. Talk to me.
What's up, Law? How you been doing? Ain't a long time calling. Been busy, but I've been catching you every once in a while. You know what I mean?
No doubt, man. It's good to catch a brother here and there, man. It's good that you're busy, man. That means you got work going,
Oh yeah. Take care of family and all, because you got 6 family members. So hey, I dedicated that. Family over everything. So
yeah. Family over everything, man. Talk to me. What's on your heart? What's on your mind?
Well, I'm glad that we did what we did yesterday. We took care of business, and I'm glad to see that our running game was somewhat came back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's still a work in progress, and I'm glad to see that our backups to our regular players on the offensive line, they held up too. I mean, you can't ask much more to go into the playoffs healthy. And even our defense played, they played the run. I was surprised to see Hankins was back. I didn't think Hankins was going to be back into the playoffs.
Yeah, he got to get his playing legs up under him, man, and he'll be ready to go next week against the Green Bay Packers. And that's a good vibe, a good feeling, man, to have Big Hanks back and to be serviceable enough to stop and help shut down the run. Yeah, so that's good.
Yeah, but as long as we keep our defense going, and if we can have some semblance of a running game, we should have no problems with the Packers at home. We should have no problem. We should even advance further than the Packers. So as long as we handle our business, everybody stay, keep their assignments ahead of them, keep their head clear, stay humble, we can do this.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we can, man. We just got to stay focused and stay locked in. Everything else will work its way out.
And I was glad that we didn't get that many penalties this game. This is the first game I've seen that we had to make, 2 penalties? 3 at the most?
Yeah, the last 3 weeks we've been better in lowering the penalties. We just got to just keep that same energy, man. Next week is to not over, play and keep things in front of us, like the things that we can't control. Whether that's be offsides, whether it be false starts, those type of things. Keep them going for us, man.
Hello?
Oh, you still there? I know the Wi-Fi is all messed up on the phone lines, but if everything good from here?
Yeah, I hear you, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Yeah, but as long as we, like I said, we keep everything, we have a precise game plan, we should have no problem. We're going to be at home, so we can't get too relaxed at home. So we just need to go and just handle our business like we did when we went to Washington, and we'll be all right. You know what I mean? And I just want Cowboys Nation to know that, hey, as long as we believe in our boys, you ain't got to worry about what nobody else got to say. So, let's get them. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Victory is ours, man. Shout out to Cowboys Dwayne, man. I got Swayze from the 908. You're live on the Nation. Talk to me, man.
What's going on, Law?
Not much, bro.
Swayze, the objective Cowboy fan here. How about them Cowboys?
How about them, man? Hey, we looking good, bro.
So I just want to finish the thing I said from last week. I mean, Dak just proved again, like, he is an elite quarterback. He's top 5 in the league. Like, he did it. Like, he proved everyone wrong, including myself. And am I surprised? Kind of not. At 30 years old, this is when quarterbacks hit their prime. So, and then he's building a family as well. So, he's not hitting the club up as he used to with Ezekiel Elliott. So now he's probably staying in the crib a little bit more, or even having an excuse to hit the team building a little bit more. So, so I'm really not surprised. I would put the record straight that I was the first person that said that Mike McCarthy should call the plays.
You was,
if you look back at the video in 2021 against the Chiefs, I was the first person that suggested that Kellen Moore is outside of his head, and then Mike McCarthy should call the plays, and everybody in the chat was like I was crazy and you don't know what you're talking about, and it kind of proved I was right. CeeDee Lamb, he's also one of the best receivers in the league. In my personal opinion, he is the best receiver in the league. The way he runs his routes, the way his intelligence, kind of like Michael Irvin, his intelligence. He might not be the fastest, he might not be the strongest, but the way he just reads zone and know how to fit those, put himself in the areas where he fits those little bubbles, especially when they run in cover 3, especially when they run cover 3, it's just amazing. The only thing I'm worried about in the playoffs, to be honest with you, is the run game, because we're eventually going to need our running game to have 20, 25 carries for 130 yards, because what they're going to try to do is they're going to try to take CeeDee Lamb out the game. They're going to try to double team CeeDee Lamb. They're going to try to press coverage of Ferguson. So when it comes to those type of situations, at least one of these games, I'm not saying even this game, but at least one of these games, we're going to have a running game. And to me, the Packers game, I think that's going to be a very hard game. The Lions, Lions lost to the Packers at home on Thanksgiving, and that's because the Packers have a really stout just game plan. They just feisty. They one of those young teams that's a little bit more feisty. I do think we'll win a game, but I think it's going to be a little bit harder than most people might anticipate, especially at home.
Well, you just got to don't fall behind in this game, and if we score first and get things going, I think the Green Bay will fold. They do have a good approach to the game. They do have a good play caller as it relates to their offense, even though they don't have an Aaron Rodgers back there. But Jordan Love, he can use his legs, and he is kind of, he will throw the ball into some odd spots because he trusts his arm. He got a powerful arm. And, one thing that they did for him is they protected him without, allowing him to throw a lot of INTs. I think he got like over 30 touchdowns with, 11 or 12 INTs. So he's not a high turnover guy in that department. But if you blitz him and go make him force more than one or two reads, he will give you the ball, and you can win this game.
And I do agree. I think we do win a game. I just think that, especially with Aaron Jones starting to light up now. He's starting to be healthy. And us trying to stop the run. Those are just one of the things where I think it's going to be a good game, to be honest with you. I think the divisional game, that's going to be the blowout. That's going to be we up by 3 touchdowns. It's a blowout. We probably play the Buccaneers or things of that nature. I think that's going to be a blowout. I just think that it's a rivalry game. It's the Packers game. It's probably going to be 50-50 in terms of the people at the stadium. or at least 70-30. 64 is going to be a lot of Packers fans there.
Right.
I think it's going to be kind of like a college atmosphere, especially in that first playoff game in the wild card.
No doubt, man. Hey, let's go, man. And salute to you, Swayze, man. I thank you for calling in, bro.
Nah, thank you. I just want to say one thing. I think Dak should get MVP this year. They're going to probably give it to Lamar Jackson because the narrative is not about stats. It's about now it's about record now. It used to not be about stats. Now it's about record now. But to be honest with you, I think Dak, he should actually get MVP. Like, he's had the best season as a quarterback this year. No running game. A lot of wide receivers was inconsistent. Defense a little bit inconsistent. It sucks that now the narrative has changed and they probably gonna give it to Lamar Jackson, but he should win MVP.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you, Swayze, man. Good call from Swayze. For those who are shocked and saying, "Oh man, he's talking positive about the quarterback and his team," he made it be known last week. He turned the corner on the whole outlook of Dak Prescott, and he already fell on the sword. Remember, he was saying that Jalen Hurts was the elite quarterback and Dak wasn't. But, hey, he 180'd that last week, so I ain't going to keep going back and forth. Say, hey, man, that's crazy, But the realness of it is seeing the growth aspect of Dak Prescott and being able to admit it, and then also saying that, hey, yeah, he is MVP. Right? So we will see from here, man, what Dak will do against the Green Bay Packers, but I'm looking at it should be more of the same. Now, granted, when we get into Packers tape and talk about Aaron Jones, I see you guys talking about him and the Quadzilla guy, yeah, that's one thing. They can't run the ball. We down to our probably last four callers here. I got Doc, man, from the 210. You in? Talk to me.
Hey, what's going on, Lo? How you doing this morning, brother?
Man, I'm doing great, man. I can't complain, bro. Talk to me.
You going out there. I haven't been able to talk to you in a while. I've been, dealing with this cancer thing, and then my mother passed away on the 5th of December, so things been kind of
rough on you, man.
The damn side. You hear me?
Mm-hmm. I know. I understand. Yep, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can't.
You're
hear breaking up.
Yeah, Doc. Yeah, it's his phone line been rough on us. Yeah, hello?
Yeah, you breaking up. Did you hear anything I said?
Yeah, I heard every syllable. I heard every word. I think all of the people heard everything, too. And we condolences out to your loss, man.
So my Christmas wasn't as good as I wanted to be, but my mother was 97, but now she's with the Lord, so
yeah, that's
a good thing. But anyway, back to these Cowboys, man. I think they're gonna be all right, man. And I don't know if you ever heard of this guy. He's got a podcast. And he called him Dak Attack.
Yeah.
And this brother right here, with what the research that he does, man, it's outstanding. The numbers that he throw out there and everything else, the comparison and everything else, make these 3 or 4 network stations look like they don't do no research. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This brother got his thing together. I don't know if you ever heard him or anything like that.
Yeah.
And as far as Dak being, yes, I think he should be mentioned as an MVP because he's had an outstanding year. Say last year 15 interceptions. They say he was going to do that again this year, and he turned everything all the way around. So that going forward, I think they have a good game Sunday, and I think they'll take care of these Packers with no problem.
No doubt. Doc, man, I appreciate you for calling in, and condolences out to you and your family. And
I appreciate that.
Yeah, absent from the body, present with the Lord, and I'll be sending prayers out to you, bro. Thank you so much, man, for calling in.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, thank you, Doc. You have a good day.
You as well.
All right.
Good call from him. Y'all put your prayers together for my guy, Doc, from the 210. Last year was a very difficult year. We lost a lot of good people, all right? And as we fight to hold back tears and all of that, I can only imagine, other people going through the same thing. So, all right. Let's go to the 254. You're live. We here with you. 254, you're live. 254.
Hello.
Hey, John, what's going on with you, man?
Not much. I got to put my phone up to my ear. Until hear you.
Okay, you can't hear me? Yeah, I feel you, man. The phone line's been jacked today, and John, it's always good to hear from you.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and say something, man. To get us going for us right quick.
Yes. Yeah, I was about to talk about this game is coming up with this Green Packers.
The schedule?
On this weekend.
Yeah, it's going to be 3:30 Cowboys versus Green Bay, John, and it's a home game for us, and we need this game, so we're going to need all of the good energy. Be sure we want everybody to wear some articles of white, the white jerseys or what have you, and we're going to be having a great time out there, John. Yeah.
You waking up too.
Yeah, I know, John. Let me hear you say it, though, before I let you go there.
Let's go Cowboys, and let's meet the Green Bay Packers. Let's go.
Let's go, man. Hey, man, we down to the last two callers, and I try to make it my business to make sure that we get everybody a chance to spit their mind on this Victory Monday. I got Eric, man, from the 206. You're live on the Nation. Talk to me.
What's up, Ma?
What's good with you?
Hey, I wish I could give we were going to give it to you all, but at the end of the day, we just didn't get in, bud.
Hey, but you guys helped us out tremendously down the stretch. You beat the Eagles, and that's all that was needed, man, because if you had outcome, so I appreciate you, man.
This is going to be a big game, I think, for you guys this week.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Cowboys are going to win this game.
Give me your score prediction before I let you go then, Eric.
Let's see here. Probably Cowboys 24 to like maybe 13.
24-13. I'll take that, man. I'll take I'll take a score of 6-3, man. As long as we win, as long as we got more points than them, man. Hey, you can keep calling in and celebrating with us, Eric. Appreciate you so much for calling in. Let me hear you say it, bro.
Let's go, Cowboys.
Let's go, man. Look at the energy, man. He's a diehard Seattle Seahawks fan, and he followed the Nation for about 5 years now. Appreciate everybody, man, for calling in. We'll see what's going on with those phone lines. This was a great show, a great stream. Salute to Rogue Shop, man, once again. Appreciate them for taking care of the stream. Be sure to check them out at rogueshop.com and hit them guys up for any needs of anything as relates to anxieties, or if you're going through depressions, or even if you just want to have more and more knowledge with the kinds of caliber of products they have, especially pain. Speaking of all of this, especially what Doc was talking about, especially as it relates to his mom passing away. I was looking at the type of cannabis that is used or what have you as a taboo subject, right? So when I started to open up more of my mind and my information of knowledge of these type of products, it opened up to me that these products also help out with pain on a whole different level. And I recall my mom using some of this to help alleviate some of the difficulties as it relates to pain. So be sure, and I'll always be an advocate now, plants over pills. So be open-minded to this and check out their website and thumb through some of the cards of catalogs that they have over there, and be sure to check out Rogue Shop, and salute to them that hit me up about the products that they provide. Cowboy Nation, here's what we got here. They are already trying to create articles about who should be the coaching to fit for the Cowboys if they lose in the playoffs. If the Cowboys fire Mike McCarthy, you see what they try to do to us? They are already counting things out. They're putting in these type of names as relates to the Cowboys losing out. They got Harbaugh. They got Dan Quinn. They got Ben Johnson. They have Bobby, the dude that's over there in Texans land, right? And, of course, Jim and Bill Belichick. I'm going to say, I'm not going to read this article, ladies and gentlemen, but I will tell y'all, ladies and gentlemen, don't fall into the traps, because the mindset is this right here, ladies and gentlemen, that a lot of people will only think that the Cowboys made it this far to turn back around. The haters are hoping and wishing. And for 12 victories, boy, oh boy, we gave the haters less things to talk about. More shoulder powers to pick up the goalposts, to move it here and to place it there. And I'm going to tell y'all, ladies and gentlemen, don't fall into the traps. This is a victory Monday. And in order for us to continue to have these, we got the TCB. Put that in the chat. That stands for take care of business, by the way. And also put in the chat SOB. Because the Cowboys, we are not just the team that everybody talk about, but we are the team that everybody loves to hate. So if we take care of business, just like what we did yesterday, nothing can stop us. But Law, it was the Washington team. Anybody and everybody can do that. It's crazy. Just last week, they lifted up the 49ers for beating the Washington team. They said the 49ers took care of business. That's what you're supposed to do. They were sweating a little bit in their game too, by the way. And we beat the same team? Oh man, just the Washington. I'm old enough to remember the Eagles fighting for their lives against the Washington team. Had to go to overtime. Who remember that? I'm old enough to remember the Eagles even fighting for their life against the Giants. And they split it 1-1. Perspectives is everything, right? So they say that we only beat bad teams. We blow them out. There was another team that I said, okay, yeah, we may only beat bad teams, but y'all struggle against them. And now down the stretch, they absolutely lose it to those bad teams, huh? Make that make sense. So the Cowboys in general needs to understand this. Let's not take heed to any praises that they try to give us. Let's continue to be the outsiders. Let's continue to be hated upon. Let's continue to look at this and say, hey, we haven't accomplished anything. Dak Prescott refuses to put on that hat. Why? Because he got a long way to go. He already know. He's been down this road before of receiving praises, being Rookie of the Year. Oh, my goodness. Also being overlooked being the last one to get paid. They paid Goff before him. They paid Carson Wentz before him. You know, they paid all of these other quarterbacks. And they've been moved around like chess pieces, right? All over to different teams. But he is the one that remains. So he knows what he needs to do. They're already counting everything against him. Oh, he's been here for 8 years. It took Peyton Manning 9 years or something like that, 9 seasons. I think it took Drew Brees 8 or 9 seasons to win his. Both of those guys, excellent quarterbacks, by the way. Both of those guys, I'm quite sure you would take their coaching over the first 5 or 6 years of coaching we had over here, by the way. But that's a story of a different day. We just got to get locked in and stay focused on what we need to do. Some people, I was reading earlier in the chat, and salute to all of y'all. Appreciate y'all for your love. Let's make sure that we got all of the super chats out the way. I didn't. Y'all should have let me know. Let's rewind the time. Give me 1 second here. Dallas Cowboys hard hitter with the $2 super chat. He says, I want to win. Let's CD spin it. Yeah, let's get it. Dwayne Brown with your support. Richard Sherman in his prime couldn't guard CeeDee Lamb. We read that one already. Appreciate you. Burnett says, we are being set up for a big disappointment. Who is trying to set us up? We control our own destiny. Don't listen to the outside noise. There's only one team that can lift up that Lombardi trophy. There's 31 other teams that's going to be disappointed once the season is over with. And there will be one team to say, hey, we made no excuses. We just came out to play and win. So don't fall into the traps. As much as people like to say this about the Cowboys, but there are other teams with droughts longer than us that's perceived to be better than us. So it's all about a perspective. And I'm telling you right now that the only disappointed person will be those who live lives with regrets, who never fought through it through the end. So don't fall into the traps, ladies and gentlemen. Don't only think that we the only one. Continue to lift your head high. Fight it all the way through the end. If there's a way that I can refund you back your $5, I would do it right now. Because we're not being set up, but I still appreciate you. V, for the $5 support, says the NFC East champs. I love it. On the Super Bowl, we go. Go Cowboys. JD is the 3 and the 4 ladder networks trying to stop new media with the Wi-Fi law. Yeah, you're right. They trying to stop us. And then they try to jump on our side. First they talk bad about us, and then you look around, now they over here. You can't stop them. Every year you get a new 3-ladder, 4-ladder network person jumping over here on YouTube, which is good. Let them have their way. Press Ham talk with the $5 support. Last but not least, now they're saying that the Eagles got a new coach. Laugh out loud, like now that's what it is. In the words of Dak Prescott, yeah, here we go.
Here we go! Here we go! Here we go!
Regardless of whether or not we have a new coach or an old coach, or whether or not they have new coaches or old coaches. When it's the odds against us, it don't matter. We supposed to win multiple Super Bowls with Chan Gailey, Dave Campo, Jason Garrett. We supposed to win it all, even with their offsprings like a Kellen Moore, who got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. But I will tell you guys this, without the hesitations of the nation, If you want a thing bad enough to go out there and fight for it, to work day and night, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep, if all of your desires of it makes you quite mad that you don't get tired, and it makes you hold everything tawdry and cheap, if life itself seems empty and useless without it, and all that you scheme and dream is about it, if you'll gladly go out there and sweat for it, fret for it, or plan to lose all terror of your mind. If dogged and grim and besieged and beset with the help of Almighty Cowboy Nation, you will get it. Appreciate you, Mr. Burns, for the super chat. Great content as usual. We still them boys, Law Nation. And Sheila Neal, thank you for 27 months rolling with the Silver Nation. Appreciate you. Let's go, Cowboy Nation. Keep this in mind. Comparison is the thief of all joy. Don't be comparing yourself to someone else. You never know what someone is going through. You don't know what someone been through. So at the end of the day, you can't compare your chapter 5 to their chapter 13, etc. So I just tell people right now, how hungry do you want to be? How bad do you want it? What are you willing to give up? What are you willing to sacrifice to be where you at? Is it time? Is it knowledge base of where you want to take time to read the books? Because time is everything. That's why at the end of the day, I always tell y'all that's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best.
Damn!
Go Cowboys.
Damn!
Let's get it.
Damn! Dak Prescott!
Give me my theme music.
Let's go, baby. Yeah! Condolences to you and your family, Doc. We've been down there before.
I just wanna run it up. Count a check or something.
Shout out to you, David. Thank you for your support. Washington, David Washington. What's up, Law? We back at this bit. Appreciate you. We gonna stand on business. All playoff long, baby. Let's go. LN for life. Come on. Victory is mine. Let's go, baby. One love. Salute to Rogue Shop, man. Thank them for sponsoring today. You can sponsor too. Hit up the information in the description box. Our business address is in the description box. We stand on business. Lock in, baby.
You switch sides off for the bag, and that's worth more to me. I mix Nike with designer, I experiment. You just rock what's on the shelf, and I'm not feeling it. Search for the one, but
who in law, baby? Shout out to you, Patrice. Shout out to y'all. We had to cut off Facebook to see whether or not that would help out all of the stream power. I gotta believe that it's more so on the restream. Well, let's go.
Count a check or something.
Lately,
I just wanna run it up. Count that too, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it up. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Yeah, I just be off the dome. I never own no car. Too many foes and clothes. I be at home alone.
oh snap!
We answered, I talked stuff, I thought we had it, but it goes to show you who's a better team, and I'm sticking Cowboys.
You're crying.
I'm hurt. I love my Eagles. I don't believe it.
You're going to flap the hat one more time for the Eagles for the hard
Just
fight
one more
they did?
time for them.
Let's go, Birds fly, Eagles fly. Still Super Bowl champs for now.
Law, man. Why you do them boys like that, man? Hey, man, this is Victory Monday, man. I always go overtime on these days. You just never know. Come on. It's better to be seen than viewed, huh? Come on. I'm glad you guys are able to see me, huh? Come on. Hey, come on. Mama said there'll be days just like this. Come on. One more time.
Damn, Dak Prescott.
Take a drag of my cigarette.
Hey.
Bring me out, bring you in. Yeah.
Come on.
Take a bite of my birthday.
Bounce with me, baby.
Save the last bite for you. For you.
Hey. Let the street lights hit you.
All alone.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
Come on.
Know it's dangerous.
Come on, man.
To go alone. Don't let
Go eat me a big steak tonight. Tomahawk. Victory steak. I follow.
Wherever you go, whatever you do, play it
Woo-wee.
Right. I miss my flowers while I'm living.
Come on. Oh, snap. Montisha. Ain't no party like a cowboy party. What about a Law Nation party? Yeah, I see you. Hey, man, how can she do that, man? All right, man, we going to get on up out of here, man. One love, man. DC for life, not for sure. If you didn't have a good time today, man, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Come on. Sit back, man. Pour you up some Hennessy. It's late somewhere. Pull out the champagne bottles, too. Or your Victory cigars. Or go to Road Shop and vibe there.
in this moment.
That's Montisha. Yes. Yo.
I cannot say what's wrong or right. It's not hard to fool me. 'Cause I'm addicted to the good life. Yeah. Lead the way. I follow. No need to say. Where we are heading now.
See you niggas next week.
I follow to the edge of it all. To the edge of it all. So tell you good night.
I can't even watch this shit.
Why you can't watch it, Gilly?
I can't watch this shit.
Why you can't watch it, Gilly?
See you niggas next week.
Hey, what happened to all that cash money you were talking, Gilly? He's humbled as pie. Yeah. Wait a minute. I got something for Gilly, man. Hold on. Hey.
We answered, I talked stuff, I thought we had it, but it goes to show you who's a better team, and I'm sticking Cowboys.
You're crying.
I'm hurt. I love my Eagles, and I believe it.
You gonna flap the hat one more time for the Eagles with a hard fight?
Just one time. Watch them blue fingernails she got.
Let's go Birds, fly, Eagles fly, still Super Bowl champion.
Oh, my goodness, man. That ain't the only thing blue she got on, too, by the way. I guarantee you. She got on Cowboys blue lingerie on up under there. Oops. Come on.
So tell you good
All I ask is when you lay your head on that pillow, like you think I had.
susceptible now before the moment flies. Ooh, so tell you good night, 'cause I'll buy no matter what. Ooh, susceptible.
Because you didn't have to accept this. You could have just said, no, I'm not going to do it. You have been the king of comedy as long as we've had one. Matter of fact, the whole phrase, king of comedy, can be attributed to you. And I'm honored that you would allow me to share the same stage as you. I don't know why people made this a championship bout. And I don't know why you was okay with that. And I want to apologize for what's going to happen.
Who is this nigga?
But the second that you get on stage, the second that you get off stage, I need you to understand that that's your final time as the king of comedy.
What the fuck?
Water seeks its own level. You can't stop it, playboy. It is what it is. So I hope you're ready. I hope you got a team of writers. You're going to need about 6 or 7 of them. They're going to need a couple cups of coffee. They're probably going to need some illegalities. But the one thing that's not going to happen, you're not going to beat me. It's not possible. The only thing you could do is forfeit. And I know you must have been happy when it looked like Cat Williams wasn't going to show up. But anytime you count me out, you miscounted. Your radio station, I want you to let them know that this is a fight you can't win. And that they shouldn't expect it. And maybe you'll get on stage and maybe you'll tell people this is not a championship bout at all. Maybe you can pretend like this is just you handing off the crown to me. And then we can do it civilized. But I remember when you didn't even know who Cat Williams was. And you was on your radio station asking people, who is Cat Williams? It wasn't until you found out that you couldn't really handle me that you decided to be friendly with me. But as soon as you got the opportunity to think I was weak, oh, you got a little bass in your voice. Well, let me explain something to you. You can bring the nation. You can bring Rashawn McDonald. You can bring everybody who listens to your radio show. They gonna see the truth. And its name is Cat Williams.
God. Let's get it. Let's go. Until next time, DC for life.
So tell you
Riggs, I'm getting too old for this.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Until next time.